What is the highest height that a person can survive falling? Everyone knows that the higher the fall, the more dangerous it is. However, there are some factors that can influence your chance of survival. Besides the height of the fall, it really depends on your size and weight, your clothes, your age and your muscles, and most importantly the surface you are falling onto. The softer the ground, the higher the chance of surviving. Second is your body position. Landing on your feet can spread the impact, while head first not so much. And it also depends on the speed at which you are falling. Just remember that after falling for 12 seconds, an average person will get terminal velocity, reaching its maximum speed that is equal to 200 km per hour. That is why don't try it at home and outside too. But now you know. Can a person survive a lightning strike? If you don't know, a lightning strike's temperature reaches over 30,000 Kelvin, which is 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun, and travels at the speed of 270,000 miles per hour. Even though 90% of people in the US who get struck by lightning survive, but they will have some memory and heart problems and some difficulties to concentrate. If you find yourself in a lightning weather, try to avoid open fields, isolated trees or electronic devices, and crouch down low with your feet together, minimizing your contact with the ground, or try to go indoors if possible. And the most importantly, subscribe cause now you know. How does the sun burn without oxygen? It's because unlike the Earth's fire that is combustion and needs 3 elements, heat, fuel and oxygen to be burned, the suns come from its nuclear fusion. It's because the sun's core is extremely hot and that causes hydrogen atoms fuse together to form helium, releasing a tremendous amount of energy which powers the sun. The sun lasts for another 5 billion years. That's why don't worry cause now you know. The most rated Disney cartoon? You probably thought about Aladdin, Frozen or even Pinocchio, but no, they do not even get close to top 3. Coming to number 3 is Toy Story that got 8.3 out of 10. Number 2 is Up that also got 8.3, and the most rated cartoon that is also the highest grossing in Disney history, earning $1.6 billion is Lion King with 8.5 ratings. Subscribe cause now you know what being bitten by a snake actually feels like. Well, according to most victims, you will feel an immediate pain that is usually described as burning, throbbing or stabbing. After some moments, the area around the bite starts to swell and turn red, and the skin may feel warm and look puffy. You will feel nausea, vomiting, dizziness and weakness, and it starts to become numbness and tingling around the bite that will soon spread throughout your body. You will then have a blurred vision and some difficulty to breathe and move. After that, you will have a low blood pressure, rapid heartbeat, and then become unconscious. I hope you won't be in this situation, but if you ever do get bitten, try to keep the bitten area lower than the heart to reduce the flow of the venom, and try to get to the hospital as fast as possible, as now you know. The most misunderstood emoji in history is this emoji. Don't get me wrong, many people interpret it as a symbol for prayer, gratitude, apology or request, which is common. I also think so. I used it in my last video begging you to subscribe. But did you know that very few people use this emoji as the high five? If you didn't know, subscribe, cause now you know.